let's if you can set the scene. Um,
Hmm.
where are we in American history? Henry Ford, some of the influences when he's young. What does America look like
Yeah,
during that
no,
period?
that's very important. I will do this in a very, I'll try to be schematic about it because it's complicated. But Henry Ford, he was born, I think about 2 months after the Battle of Gettysburg, to put him in his place. He was born on a little farm in Dearbonville, which is near Detroit, north of Detroit, Michigan. And his family was a farming family. And he grew up in a Midwestern, you know, lift yourself up by your own bootstraps, Bible reading, Christian, proper laboring, farming environment. So the reason I stress that is because he never met it's not even clear that he even met a Jew before he was in his 20s, if then. Um, First major influence, and I think probably that, you had asked me before how it sort of took hold. The first major influence on him was when he was a child in the one-room school, the classic one-room schoolhouse with the wood-burning stove, the whole deal. The McGuffy Reader was the textbook of choice, pretty much throughout the entire country, but in the Midwest and the remote rural areas where it wasn't always possible to get, access to a lot of things. McGuffy Reader was kind of like a little booklet of stories in sort of gradated difficulty, so it could be used by kids across many different grades. And there were some excerpts from Shakespeare in there, and the most powerful and most sustained, and by that I mean through every single edition of all the McGuffy Readers going over a 50-year span, the story of the Merchant of Venice and Shylock was the most exemplary, sort of like one of the main spotlighted stories. And that definitely fed into a very common, shall we say, stereotype of the Jew as an other, as a money lender, as a usurer,